Ah, it feels like it's been so long since the last time I did this video and the last time I've been here.
Alton Towers Resort here in the UK,
obviously. And I'm here to do some updates around the park, sort of showing you what's going on. Because there's a lot going on. I really hope they get rid of this print on the doors. I'm gonna punch. Oh, I can see again. I don't know if you can hear me on the monorail because it's so bloody loud, but we're here at Alton Towers to basically go through some of the updates at the park that are going on at the moment.
One of which, before we've even entered, is a priority lane for O2 phone users. I'm actually on a different mobile network.
Oh no.
But yeah, you can get an O2 priority entrance, get in quicker, get it through fast track security sort of thing, if you have an O2 phone. And now I guess I feel like I walk this way all the time in videos. The first thing we're going to update is, I know a lot of you guys like your merch.
So we're going to the merch shop.
The Towers Trading Company. You got a lot of new Smiley World Smiler collaboration stuff right here. It's quite nice. Up there, look at that cool emoji. All of these t-shirts and stuff, it's not too bad, you know. It's quite nice. I feel like that's new. I don't know why it's so bright. It looks white. New repaint for Oblivion coming soon. Oblivion Reborn. And this really cool resin right here. Look at that. That is a really cool resin. That's brand new too. This is the main thing in here that's brand new. The Alton Bear, or mascot bear. They're the same person, aren't they? One's a bag. One's a little plushie. Look at him, he's so happy. Oh my god, that was so close to my head. The queue times aren't that bad, are they? 30 minutes, 5 minutes for Automana, that's pretty usual, I think. All of these on like 15, 10 minutes, 40 minutes for Get Set Go. It hasn't lost that massive queue time it always gets.
No! It's really not that busy here for a summer day, which is great for me.
Oh, why is this thing back open? I will be walking away from this ride.
But yes, after 2 months of downtime, Rita is finally back open. If you like Rita, which there's probably about 0.5 of you, then I'm sorry.
But it's nice to see the Intamin hydraulic launch coaster back in operation after so long. Yeah, it's got a half an hour wait right now, which I don't think is too bad. Should come around here in a second. Oh, look at me. Damn, I'm so cool. I can time things so well. I just completely lost track of the train.
Good to see it back open because all the queues across the entire park used to have to be spread amongst, let's say, 9 roller coasters instead of now 10. Rita's back open.
Which I think is the main plus of this. Of course, they've had issues with capacity before, but now Rita being open, oh, it's great. Never thought I'd say that in my whole life. Burial Grounds, the scare zone is also down that way. And then Wickerman over here is back up and running. Had a small fire, as it seems to have quite a few times now.
Yeah, look, it's back open, running as good as it always does. I also noticed outside Wickerman that next to the Ride Access Pass queue, there is now a QR code that says Ride Access Pass check-in point, which I believe might be a big indication to what the Ride Access Pass system is going to be like next year, whether it be just at this park or at all Merlin parks. They seem to change the system a lot, so I'm not too sure whether this is just Towers or not.
Once again, Burial Grounds confirmed as returning. You see some of the construction there.
That is such a good scare zone. I'm so glad that's returning.
And it's based on Wickerman, so hopefully the one based on 13 should be around the same quality,
if not better.
Over here in this corner of the park, very much out of the way, because through that gateway is where Dark Forest is, we're going to turn left. You can see nothing. I was expecting to be able to see a little bit more into it, oh well. And the same could be said for over here. As you can see, they've got this line of fence and then another line of fence just there. Can't see past it, although you can see some very tall metal poles and some machinery. Very nice. I mean, this sign alone gave us the insight it was going to be Dark Forest themed, so it's cool to see the trailers they released for them.
And they've actually confirmed that that maze right there is going to be called Edge of the Forest. I don't know where the scare zone's going. Have a feeling it could be here, just all along this section. I don't know. Seems like the only spot that they could really do a Dark Forest scare zone.
Unless they somehow fit it in all around sort of the circle where roller disco used to be. God, that's a throwback. It's going to look very spooky coming down this walkway at night into that scare maze over there. I just love the fact we've got another ride-themed scare maze.
It's fantastic.
Proper brick wall going up. Wow, what an interesting update. Can't even get through there. Oh, this maze is causing a ruckus. And over here, there's a container with loads of wooden slats. I actually saw a sign saying heavy timber loading when I came in. There's some skips over there, some metal pipes. They'll make a great sound if you drop them. And it's themed to 13, the better of the two Intamins. Forget this one. But I love 13 as a ride, and to see these sort of maze and scare zones coming out about more rides and it being 13 is fantastic. Let's analyze the actual trailer, because I haven't really shown you it if you haven't seen it, which might help with this whole thing. But I found a lovely, nice little quiet spot in the gardens, as you can see. Oh, look at that view. I'm actually going to turn it around. You would not think I'm in a theme park right now. Look at that. That is beautiful. But those trailers then, we have the first is the Dark Hollow, and it's very much the 13 style, the character, the girl, the scary, all in the woods, and there's like an abandoned car and everything. There's so much going on in that trailer, and then we get the announcement that it's called Dark Hollow, and it's got a very 13 logo, like very much 13's logo. And then we continue into the forest, because then we had the next trailer for the edge of the forest. So technically we're not continuing into the forest, we're on the edge of it, and I'm on the edge of Dark Forest right now. Wow. In that video, you have the Lesh Wall, which is unveiled. There's like a poem that they read out, and it's sort of said by the same person that did all the Phalanx voiceovers, especially on the observation platform. And it used to interrupt me every time I made a clip. But yeah, the trailer keeps going on. You see the abandoned car again, that character. And then, yeah, the Lesh Wall, which is this weird tree-looking guy. Looks a bit like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. And that Lesh Wall is going to be the main sort of scary point of this. Of course, Compound, you had like the sort of Nemesis monster. Burial Grounds is all of the not chosen ones, the unchosen, and this will be the Lesh Wall. A very different take on 13, which I really like, and I really can't wait to see how they pull it off, because Scarefest this year is a pretty good lineup, because you've got Compound all the way in Forbidden Valley, Burial Grounds near Wickerman, and loads of other stuff as well. And another free scare zone. Like I said, Dark Hollow is going to be a free scare zone, not an upcharge, which is great for the event anyway. You really, really love to see it. And now I need to somehow find my way out of the gardens. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm lost at Alton Towers, which is the theme park I go to almost every other week. See you in an hour. 1 hour later. I don't really know if I'm going the correct way or not, and I'm over a river, and I feel like this is going to collapse. Hell no, am I going across there. New construction on the new roller coaster. Postman Pat is still here in some form of just concrete and a trail that he's left. This entire blue wall is up for the potential Bluey roller coaster. That's what everyone rumours it's going to be. I think the sign is finally gone, but this is a very blue looking construction wall. Ooh.
And I couldn't really talk whilst I was getting this footage, because otherwise I would be leaning up against the fence and just all you would hear is, hello guys, okay. But with my insane wingspan and my arm reach, as you can see, there is a lot of concrete foundation work taking place on the site of this new roller coaster. And you can see the pins for the footers going in. I think some of them might already be in, which means coaster supports and the actual sort of foundations themselves can start to go in as well very, very soon, because you can literally see where the layout will run for that first turn or the last turn. I don't know what this layout is, it's so confusing. You can see that turn on the left side of the station coming out, and you can actually see the footers of that and the exact layout that will take, because you can see where the station footprint is. You can see so much in the ground already, and they're making quick progress on this. Bear in mind, 2026 is when this opens, so they gotta crack on. But they pretty much retracked the entirety of Nemesis Reborn overnight, and this new roller coaster has about 4 track pieces, so it should be done in about a minute.
Yeah, that blue construction wall spans all the way down where Postman Pat's entrance was. This is going to be a big ride, but also the smallest ride in the world.
Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future updates when they happen, and so you don't miss when Scarefest starts, because I'm going to be doing a video right here on this channel all about it. Goodbye.